Ugh. Hang on, I'm knackered. Uh. Quick little test. Hang on. Okay, good. Cool. Alright. Okay then, it's going to be a bit of a shame this, after the fun that I had doing my no battery stream. Oh, it's just, okay, whatever. Right, I actually forgot to mention this when I last streamed, but I made a little transition for when I switch my scenes. Take a look, ready? Watch this. Bow. Isn't that cool? It looks a bit crap on the vertical view because it just does. Why is my bypass open? I don't know what that's about. Okay, cool. Alright, Maria. You are first indeed. Welcome. Right, today, Daniel Ricciardo career. Been quite a while since I've done this, actually. Why are you so worn? I don't know. We're only actually 6 races into this season, which is, not as many as I thought. Of the, technically it's the second season, because the first season I did in 25. Yeah. Monza and Madrid today. We are on 2 points so far, with very consistent results, to be fair. Day 64. Okay. We'll wait until 65. I mean, yeah, 10, 11, 11, 10, 12, 13. It's consistent, but we want some points, really. Now, of course, we're at Monza today. We want, you know, straight line speed. We want a good engine. We want a fresh engine. So that's what we're going to do. It's been a very long time since I've driven at Monza. So I can't see this going very well. But we're not going to be pessimistic. We're just going to drive the car and see what happens, basically. You're right, Doc. Lock me in. But yeah, this is just going to be such a downgrade from when I was doing the no battery in my first, what do you want to call it? New, oh, I don't know. Just that stream where I had no battery, the game was so much fun, and now we're going back to this, and it's just gonna be it's just terrible. But, you know, it's how the game works. I probably will turn the battery off for everything once I finish this season.
Okay, recommend
full wet conditions for this practice at Monza, which is never a good thing. But,
I've had
the
a
game's
chat with
the game.
R&D team about the new
Have
parts,
you now?
and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car.
I can just cut him off.
So
Oh,
give
no.
them a try.
I've actually forgot what the improvements are. I didn't look at the why is that so high? I didn't actually look at the what do you want to call it? The R&D. Which game is F125, mate? Oh yeah, I forgot we got our custom livery in the mix. The UK special, where they put an American flag on it, which is hilarious. Genuinely mad respect for doing that. Alright, here we go. I've got to try and do a wet lap for the first time ever. It's going to go great. It's going to go really good. I'm going to, yeah. I'm only managing 290, and that's with, like, no downforce, by the way. That's how bad the battery is. Like, how bad you need it, I should say. Already gone completely wide of the mark in turn 1. I thought, well, considering I'm going 100k, well, not 100, but 50 kph slower, I could brake later. That'd be a no. But now, you know, I've learned. Give me a purple. Hey! Okay. We're kind of surviving. Can't even get to 7th gear. Oh, yeah? That was nice. And there could be a potentially wet quali as well, so this is actually needed practice. Still not doing too bad, all things considered. I can actually get up to 8th gear here, that's nice. Brakes at the wrong marker, doesn't really matter. It's not too bad, really. There's actually a lot of grip, which I wasn't really expecting. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's actually not too bad. I can do that. Luckily, the race is going to be dry, but if it was to be wet, I can do it. Managed to get purple, so fair play. Is it not going to get dry, like, at all?
As they are, suggest you take a set of full wets.
Yeah, you've already said that, mate. Well, I guess it will be. Fine. I'll probably just do 3 laps of this. I'd like to do 5 because it's like, I feel like it's important for the fuel. But to be fair, yeah, you only need to put in like 2 laps extra at the most and you're fine. So I think we'll just be chilling by doing 3 and then doing the rest in quick practice. I think that'll be alright. That's actually something that I didn't do. I wanted to, in my mod that turns off the battery, for some reason it makes fuel like incredibly like, well, you go through about 11 laps of extra fuel in one race. And I was trying to think of ways I could calculate it so I could actually put the correct amount of fuel in. I haven't made any progress, to be fair. What F1 do I play? I mean, 25, but I own most of them. It's quite a shame, really, because I really don't mind driving in the wet. I think it's quite fun. It's like a fun challenge, because obviously there's less grip and less speed. But just the difference in AI, like, level compared to the rain and dry, it's just, I mean, I play on 110 in the dry. In the wet, it'd be about 100. Because for some reason, I just ain't quick enough. I mean, yeah, my last stream, I got pole in the wet by like 6 tenths. And then was the slowest car on track. So that's cool. In the same conditions. Which I'm not sure how that works, but there we go. Am I playing F1? I'm playing the 26. I only really play 25, like the standard version in my own time. Not really a reason to play it anymore. I mean, to be fair, I don't really like this, but it's the newest thing, so it's important to play. Especially on stream and stuff. Did I just constantly get comments like, why are you not playing the new one? It's right there, bruh. Alright, Hulkenberg's gone for a set of inters, so the inters are probably good at this stage. I mean, there is a bit of a dry line. It's not dry, but it's drier. Doesn't matter too much. As long as my laps are green, then that's fine with me. And I only need to do 3 laps. What's the tyre wear like? So that's also what I like about the wet, is that the tyre wear is really low. That's probably got something to do with the fact that we're not going particularly fast. I mean, we're going on average like 50 kilometers an hour slower than the dry. But still, it's nice. You don't really have to worry about tyre wear until you're on like lap 20 when the rears start going. But you could do a Sergio Perez Turkey 2020 and do nearly a whole race distance on the Inters, because that was legacy. Two temps up on Sainz through the first two sectors. That's a surprise. It does seem to be sector 3 where I'm losing time, but still, it's not bad. I just went 8 temps quicker. Gone ahead of Albon. Fantastic. Still 7 temps off Hulkenberg, though. It's not great. What up, Mardo? Nice spelling mistake. Hello, mate. I mean, to be fair, 7 temps between the Inters and the wets ain't a whole lot. It's usually a lot more than that, so maybe I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, I mean, considering it's been a very long time since I last drove here, I'm not doing too bad. I haven't crashed yet. I shouldn't have said that, because I probably will end up crashing now in the next couple of corners. Yeah, I'll finish this lap and then I'll bin off race strategy. It's a bit pointless getting the race strategy for the wet when the race is going to be dry. You know what I mean? It's like, there's not really a reason to have it. That was a bit loosey-goosey. I'm another 8 temps up, so you can see how it's getting drier and drier per lap, which is quite interesting. What's the reason they invent double doors? Yeah, nice one, mate. Camera settings, they are these. I do wish I could just, like, type them or something. Because it is quite often I have to, like, show it, but there we go. Right, I think I'll probably do this on Inters now, right? Yeah, nice. Get a bit of intermediates on. Set a lap. Get into actual quali, which I think might be wet as well. Or at least some of it, and then we're going to a fully dry race. So, I might be going straight into the Grand Prix. Oh, we've got battery now as well. Oh no, we've got hot lap. Yeah, I forgot that's how that works. Yeah, I'm going to be going into the Grand Prix with no, like, dry practice at all. Or warm-up. Just straight, raw, into the game, off we go. Which I'm sure is going to go very splendid. And we've got straight mode, I think. That... Is that on before? I can't tell. Doesn't look on. Not ideal. You don't want that big skid. I only just realised something about my driving that could be a reason why I'm a bit slow sometimes. Is that you see, like, here, look how far, like, inwards I am of, like, the corner. I'm all the way back there. I should be a whole tyre's width further to the right. I'm probably losing, like, 100th or 2. Hey, the front wing opens. Is that true? What, in the wet, you mean? Because obviously the rear opens. Eh, no more you know. Might as well just have it on or off at that point. Just wasting electricity. And of course, I wouldn't have known that from real life because we've not had a single wet session this season. So there we go. That corner's so tricky. Alright. What's that going to be? P2, sure.
Well done.
A second behind. All good.
Some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
No, I'd rather you not. So, basically, the entire run down to the Parabolica was bad. The entry into Parabolica, that was also bad. Yeah, I get that. I outbrake myself. But apart from that, it's alright. Where's race strategy? So expected, it's actually something I want to quickly experiment with. So it says expected fuel usage, 1.3 kg. So that's per lap. So if I times that by the amount of laps there's going to be, that should be the amount of fuel that I need to use. And that's what I need, that kind of calculation, for when I use my mod that turns off the battery. Because, yeah. Also, look at that Sector 1. I'm, like, way quicker than anyone else. Sector 3 is my biggest loss. And 3. And 2 and 3. Okay, that's fine. Alright. That's practice done. Of course, we have to do quick practice, and then we can get into quali. Lock it in!
Anything to go by. We're in for an exceptional
And we got dry conditions in the end, and I was still faster than some. Cool. Very good, very nice. So where that says with 1.34, I want to see if it's actually accurate. Okay. Well, I get 5 out of 5 on that. Yay! That's always great. That means I can spend a few seconds less doing quick practice, which is crucial. Yeah, nice. Alright, let's get the recording started. I really need to start editing some videos again, because I've got, like, at least 12 to 15 videos of, like, career modes just, like, in, like, the backlog ready to edit and upload. Sick transition, by the way, I know. Alright, Scary Bro. Good name. I mean, the last time I tried that calculation of just multiplying the expected fuel usage by how many laps there are, I ended up, like, underfueling my car and I ran out of fuel, so maybe it doesn't quite work. But welcome to qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix. We have got intermediate conditions for Q1, but it should be dry for Q2 and 3. Now, Q2 and 3 might be very tricky if I even get there, mainly because, well, I'm going to be going into dry conditions for literally the first time. Not ever, but, like, I've had no warm-up in the wet. So we'll see how that goes for us. Rest of the charter, hope life's treating me well. Yeah, it's alright. Couldn't complain, really. But yeah, doing good. Hope you're doing good yourself. Sorry, I'm moving streams, mate. You don't ever need to apologise for that. Please, just don't. It's not worth it. Everyone's busy except me. Alright, so as of right now, Sergio Perez is the slowest car with a 31.3. So that's the lap I've got to beat. Nice. I probably won't even do that as well. That's the sad part. 31.3. Okay. Now, I do have time for a second run, I think, if I need it. Which I probably will. I might just do it anyway for a bit of practice, and we'll go from there. Perfectly clear track. Hot lap ERS on. Now, that's going to be a bit tricky, because this is slightly... Well, it's a lot less wet than it was in practice. So this is, like, just before we switch to slicks kind of conditions. And obviously, I'm going to have to adapt literally corner by corner to what the track demands, essentially. Too early on the brakes into turn 1, but it's not bad. Well, it's pretty bad. I probably lost a tenth or two right there. No oversteer on the rear, which is nice. I just realised I need to increase my audio. You lot probably can't hear it. Maybe you can. Let me know if this is too loud. I'll tell you what. I never... Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I did not consider the warm-up lap and everything. The +3 is exactly the thing I've been missing. I've just never considered that. You're right, Johnny. And philosophy. Right, let me know if the game's too loud. I just increased the volume because I forgot to. I'm going to be a 10th up on Lawson through Sector 1. Now, remember, Sector 1 is by far my strongest sector. So, we might be bummed. We might be buggered in this situation. Sector 2 coming through, 1 minute, .1. And I'm going to be, again, I'm still up, which is actually surprising. I wasn't expecting that. That's good. Pusher through the Ascari, that's good. It's still not a great lap, but we might just get ahead of Perez here. Remember, he did a 31.3. That's the lap time I'm trying to beat right now. Bit of oversteer. It's alright. It's going to be a 1:30.3, so I go up to P16, which isn't good enough for... Actually, you know, it is just about good enough for Q2. But I'm 8 tenths up on Perez, so it's good, but it's also bad. It's in the middle, do you know what I mean? Right, so I'm going to go for another run. The weather does say it's going to be dry soon. So do I take the risk and go onto some slicks, or do I just stay on the inters? Right now I'm going to be 600ths up on getting knocked out. Sector 2 is... it's just Sector 2 and 3 again. Okay, that's fine. We'll just see what the game wants me to do, to be fair. Why have I got... Why are you all worn? Oh, I have no idea. Alright, what does the game suggest? Does it suggest dries? It does. We're going to go onto the dries now. Oh, Nelly, wait. Quick! Okay, go. Alright, Uni. I have an idea for IRL Cadillacs. They can give yellow lines on the left side pod, blue on the right, and red on the... I see what you're thinking. Yeah, that could work. I don't mind the idea. Alright, so we're now in dry conditions. This is my first lap in the dry today at Monza, and it's not even fully dry either. It's like in the middle. So this is going to be one of the trickiest laps I've ever driven. But I'm going to have to put a good lap in, or else I'm going to be out of qualifying quicker than you can say scrambled egg, essentially. So let's begin. I've also got to deal with a horrible battery for the first time today as well. Here comes the Aston Martin flying by. They're now going to... They should back out as well. There we go. Nice one. Here we go then. It's good braking, but I'm a little bit wide. So much oversteer. Holy moly. Now down to P18. Two seconds up. Purple sector 1. And I've outbraked myself. Oh, no. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh, I'm just so, like, not dialed in because I haven't done a lap in the dry this whole weekend, so I just don't know what I'm doing. Dump it! Fly! Purple sector 2, I think because I've come out so late, I think I might just get away with this, even though I lost half a second without breaking myself.
We're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
Yeah, I know how qualifying works, Mark. Thank you. Oh, this Gibbon's not going to move. Okay. Oh, that's my teammate. Yeah, thanks, Checo. You kind of ruined my lap there, but it's all good. We should make it through quite easily. Perez in 18th. We improved by 3 seconds, and we are going to go into P1 Come on. I kind of wish they'd change that, though. They always make the AI go out way too early, and as a result, I've gone fastest by... Look at that for a top 3. Ricciardo, Gasly, Stroll in the top 3. Do you know what I mean? Like... We see Stroll out-qualify his teammate by 1.5 seconds, purely because Stroll went out a minute later. If they all go out the pits the same time I did at the end, I'll probably be near the bottom. So there you go. Q2 on the way. I'll show my camera settings when I go out the garage, because... Wait, can I do it in the... I think I can do it in here, right? Surely? Yeah, I can here. Front half can have the halo in white, with a black two-tone halo and yellow on the left, blue on the right, and red in the middle with a side on... I mean, to be fair, if you go into a lot more detail, as in, like, do it on, like, paint or something, I could actually make the livery like that. Because I kind of know how to mod now. So I could literally do that, to be honest. Yeah, Stroll P3, but as I was saying, it's literally because he exited the pits late when it was drying. And the track was in, like, a really good spot. Alright, so we're in Q2 now. This should be a lot more humbling than Q1. I shouldn't be anywhere near the top. I've already beat my teammates, so there's no stresses there. It's just going to be do the best lap and go from there, basically. That's all it really is. Have I ever tried a Checo career? Absolutely. I mean, my first career on this game was Checo Perez back in September last year. I then had to reinstall the game, and something happened, I lost the save. So I ended up doing a second Checo career from scratch with a load of mods on, and then I gave that one up and started another Checo career, and then I binned that one off and did a Cadillac Road to Glory driving as Checo, but then everyone else was doing that, so I binned that off and started this. So I've actually, technically, in shorter words, I've done 4 Sergio Perez careers. And my game's got louder already. Good start. How many times do I have to do that today, I wonder? And to be honest, I definitely would have done Ricciardo. Oh, not Ricciardo. I would have done Checo again for this. But I just thought Ricciardo was just a bit more unique, especially with F1 25, of course. He's not in the normal game, so there we go. Right then, Q2. This is my only lap, I think. I'm not going to have time for a second run, so this has got to be absolutely everything that I've got in the locker for this lap. Can I do a Christmas miracle and get myself into Q3? Well, let's find out. We go into turn 1. It's wonderful braking. I did ride the curb a little bit too much, but it's okay. We can manage. No oversteer on the exit. And that's a fantastic way to kick off the lap. Now, it's important that I save my battery throughout Sector 1, because that's where I'm strongest. So I'm going to leave it at 50. Now, I need to remember to brake a bit earlier through here, like there. It's a lot better. I didn't go off that time. Right the exit curb. Good, very good Sector 1. It's purple for Danny Rick. Horrible Lesmo 1. I've actually kind of used the grass as an advantage, though. Luckily, didn't lose too much grip. Through the second Lesmo, right the curb. It's a good lap so far. There's a little bit more in there, but overall, it's very decent. I'm going to go down to about 25, get up to 340 kph. I'm going to brake just after the 100-meter board. Wrong gear, but it's all good. I don't even see how much I'm up, or even if I am up, but it's all good. Drain the battery all the way down, get up to 330 again. Brake just before 50. Round the parabolica. That is a fantastic lap of Monza. Under the circumstances, there's not much time left in there, apart from saving my battery here, which is going to lose me quite a bit. And it did, but we go into the top 6. What a lap. That might just be enough, you know. That's such a shame. If I had battery left for that final run to the line, that could have been a really good lap. Like, really good. But that might still just be good enough. I wasn't expecting that around here, but the world is full of surprises. You're right, mate. Sorry I can't read your name. I only know English, unfortunately. But thank you for following. Right, so technically I have got just enough time for a second run, but never mind, I don't anymore. I did if I instantly went out, but not now. You can see the time loss. It's quite hilarious, really. Sector 1, I am fastest of anyone, and then Sector 2, I am ahead of everyone behind me and behind everyone in front of me, which is how that works, I suppose. But Sector 3 is definitely my weakest, as you can see, but that was mainly because of the run to the line. So if I get into Q3, all I need to do is save even more battery in Sector 1, and then just dump it to the finish line, and I should be on for like a 19.8, 19.7, which might beat the likes of Hulkenberg and Sainz if they get through. Oh, thanks for the 4 diamonds, Joanne. You guess in part of Cadillac? I am indeed. I am Ricciardo of Cadillac. That's me. So now we get to anxiously watch the leaderboard here and see if anyone can beat my lap times. I'm kind of nervous, honestly. I am P6, which is great, but I'm half a second behind Norris, and I'm only a 10th, well, I'm not even a 10th ahead of these two. Luckily, there is a 3/10 gap back to Verstappen, Hulkenberg, and Sainz, and Piastri. And Hamilton. What's he doing in 14th? I don't know. Anyway, let's skip forward a little bit. Is anyone improving behind me? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I've dropped down to P9. Oh, dear. Ah. Okay. Well, we're knocked out. Yeah. Wasn't expecting that, but there we go. It's a P14. That's fine. We beat Perez, I guess. There definitely was that lap time in there. I mean, that's only 2.5 temps. I probably could have found that by itself up to the line to the checkered flag. But there we go. Fair play Ocon getting through. And Gasly. Ugh, Piastri gets knocked out. Cool. Not a bad quality. It's not great, but it's not bad. The thing is, like, under the circumstances of not doing a single lap in the dry during practice or Q1, that was a very good lap. To be honest, I don't mind it. It's all right. So now we've got the race. We might have some grid penalties in the mix, which will put me up to, you know, P13, P12 maybe, but we'll have to wait and see. It is going to be a fully dry race as well for 27 laps. So we can do my calculation and see if it actually works. I'm not going to actually do it. I'm just going to see what number it comes up with. So essentially, I've got to do 1.34 times 30. So I should be putting in 40.2 kg of fuel. That seems way too much, but we'll see what the game comes up with. Hope someone gets a penalty. Me too, mate. Getting that little boost up the grid is nice. Although saying that, it is possible to overtake at Monza. I might find it a bit difficult because of the battery management, which I still just, well, very soon I won't ever do it again because I'm getting rid of it. But because of that, I might find it a bit challenging. But here we go then. The Italian Grand Prix. This is round number 7. I think. I don't know. Who's on pole? We have got Charles Leclerc on pole for Ferrari, with Russell and Anthony right behind him. We don't have any engine penalties, so it will be a P14 start. And actually, my thing says 40.2, the game says 41.9, and I always lower it a little bit. So, it actually said, okay, no, that's a lot less. That's not that much less, it's saying that I need to put in that much. Okay, that actually worked fine. Cool, alright, decent. Two-stop strategy isn't usually the best way to go about, but given my... Okay, I tell you what. Oh no, I can't even switch to the one-stop. Okay, we'll just stay on the one. We'll stay on the two-stopper. If the hard tires are okay after what 11 laps, if they're still decent, like a second slower, I'll go for the one-stop. I think that's what we'll do in that situation. Alright, cake a lot. Let's go then. I can't believe the one flaw in my plan of, like, just estimating the fuel by doing a very simple calculation was that I didn't include the extra 2 laps for the formation lap and the cooldown lap. So that's cool. So we've got Sainz on the mediums. Looks like most others are going to be on the hard tyre, which is good for me. That means hopefully my pace should be okay-ish. I'm not too sure. Honestly, I have no idea what to expect from the pace. I think it'll be better than quali, but... I mean, hey, as per usual, as long as I beat Perez, it's all fine. It doesn't really matter what happens. Might up my brake bias a tad just to try and save my rear tyres a little bit. If that's even what it does, I'm not too sure, really. Mercedes 1-2 incoming. I don't know. Leclerc is notoriously very strong around here. He wins here so often, it's incredible. He's probably won more at Monza in the game, in my multiple career modes over the years, than he has race wins in real life, which is, what, 9? Yeah, he's definitely won Monza more than 9 times in my games. It's incredible. I don't know why, but when it comes to Monza, he turns into prime Schumacher. It's outrageous. How's your position I am? I mean, I'm on the formation lap, so that'll probably be why. I'm P14 though. We're starting 14. Thanks for follow, yo. Here we go then. Let's line us up. Frame rate's at 138. Not bad, not great. Yeah, it's alright. Should be 144, but sod it. I am running 7 streams at once, to be fair. It's a miracle it's even getting that. 0.2, I like it. That's got turbo attack, it's good stuff. Here we go then. The Italian Grand Prix, round number 7, is underway. Terrible reaction time, really. And we've got wheel spin. That is a terrible Grand Prix start. Already down 2 places. Here comes a 3rd and a 4th with Alonso and someone else. Braking, it's turn 1. Oh, this is just suicidal. Okay, Colapinto's turned into a madman. He's made it work, though. Feel fair play to him, you know. He's actually got that. He's cooking. 3 cars up ahead. Battery enabled. Let's turn it off. I don't want to use too much. Around the outside of Lawson. Sainz is completely blocking me. I'm going to go for the move on Lawson, though. Down the inside. Could have a go at Colapinto here, too. No, not going to happen. All good. I get back up to 15th. I did lose 2 places off the line. I've gained 1 of them back, so that's cool. We're now underway. Oh, already gone off. Good start. I need to remember I'm using high fuel on hard tyres. I can't send it around Lesmo 2 like an absolute madman. Now, of course, lifting and coasting is going to be quite big around here as well. Keep that in mind. Bit slow around the Parabolica. Yeah, oh. Pace is really bad. I can already see it. First lap completed, 1 place down. That's actually one of the first times ever that I'm a place down. Here comes Lawson, even though I'm using all my battery. His is just better, I guess. Completely convincingly outbraked him, though. It wasn't even a competition. That was bad. Although I am Daniel Ricciardo, so if anyone's going to do that, it will be him. Now, from what I remember, the field spread around Monza is really small, as in, like, it takes a while for, like, gaps between cars to appear, which might help me. Maybe get some places going, and then also be within a second of the car ahead, so I don't instantly get re-overtaken. Here comes Lawson, 340, and that ain't enough to hold him back. My game keeps stuttering up the run to the Ascari, which is not what you want. I don't know why that happens. At certain points around the racetrack, it's not just random, it's at specific points. Usually the start-finish straight, but also the Ascari right there, as Lawson just drives past. That's cool. My game completely freezes and my wheel disconnects for half a second, and it's completely ruining me. Now, because I've also used all his battery there, I can sail back past, so cheers for that one, mate. Here comes Borsaletto now, but I'm also speeding up on Hulkenberg. We're going to have to go around the outside of Hulkenberg here, while he blocks off someone else. I don't even know who that is. Around the outside, inside line. Oh, sorry, Albon. Much better grip for Hulkenberg there. Not what you want. Come on. Yeah, nice. Lay off the battery a bit. Around the outside of Alex Albon. Inside line. Right the curb. Bosh. Good move. Alright, up to P13 now. How do my car sound good? I have a mod that makes it sound like a V10. I think, yeah, V10. See, I don't know if it shows up on stream the stuttering, but you can see in my wheel input. If you look, next lap, as I run up to the Ascari, look at my steering wheel like in-game, and you'll see it like twitch. It literally disconnects, and it's very scary to try and like adapt to. Albon trying to go down the inside. I've gone wide around the Parabolica because of understeer, and I think he's going to get that place. Can I even fight back with the battery? Yes, I can. It's very yo-yo-like, isn't it? As here comes Colapinto, not even close. Smell you later, you're gone. We can now do a heavy lift as well and get that crucial battery back. And I'm now up to P12, so I've actually gained 2 places from where I started. And we're only 2 places off the points, and you can see it right there. We've got Hajar in P11, we've got Sainz in P10, and we've got a scrap going up ahead between, I believe that's another, I think that's Lindblad and Ocon going at it. So there we go. In the very strange-looking Red Bull, you may notice. I actually don't mind this livery. I don't know if it should be white because there's just too much white on the grid right now. I mean, Haas, Aston Martin are white in this. You've got Audi are white. But here we go then on Hajar. It's a bit surprising move. I wasn't expecting to have a chance, so there you go. Around the outside of the Ascari up into P11. Let's go. Great race so far, and it's only 4 laps in. I love F1, me too, Christine. Engine, I mean, it's not a specific engine, I'm just using a mod that makes it sound different. Here comes Isaac Hajar, using all of his battery, going down the inside. This is not what you want. I should be able to have a break-off with him, which I do win. Try not to ram up the arse of Ocon. And we do keep the place on Hajar. My X is going to be a bit compromised, but we are good.
Okay, Mika, Hadj is behind you. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
I'm trying my best, Mark. Don't you worry, boss man. I'm going to be honest, with my pace right now being quite good, I'm going to take on a whim that a lot of people are one-stopping, and they're just driving really slow to save tyres. Because I should not be, like, catching up to the likes of Ocon and beating Hajar. Favourite driver is Checo Perez.
Tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Where battery management's going to get particularly difficult. But I'm flying right now. Here's Ocon then. Let's get into the top 10. Come on! You have to outbrake him. Which I don't. But I will have the better run with the inside line. And we get the move done. Daniel Ricciardo from 14th on the grid is up, into the top 10 after just 6 laps, or 5 laps technically. Kevin! Currently Cadillac, driving as Daniel Ricciardo in the Cadillac F1 team. Whoa, big scrap going up there. Surprised I didn't get wing damage from Gasly there. That would have been quite bad. That's also quite bad. That means that everyone else behind me have caught up a little bit. Oh, what is this? I don't know what's going on anymore. But this scrapping is not doing me any favours. It's just allowing everyone else to catch up. Here comes Ocon round the outside. He's done that thing where they drive past, but he stalled out a little bit. Sainz completely blocks me. from trying to get back past Ocon, and now Ocon's going around the outside. Oh, this is all kicking off. Battery now on, I'm getting triple teamed. Oh my goodness, we're going 4 wide, 5 wide. Ah! What is happening? Ah! There's just too much going on. Down the inside of Colapinto. We've got Ocon, Sainz, and Hadjar up ahead. They've all got past me. I've lost 3 places in one straight. We're now speeding past. On the grass. Past Piastri, not Piastri. Past Albon. Past Ocon. Past Hadjar. Wow. That's good. That's what you want. That is ideal. Felt like Lando Norris then. I did use a bit too much battery there, but it's all good. Yeah, can we stop this defensive driving, Piastri? It's really slow. This ain't good. I got no battery for this. Hadjar goes through. Hadjar should be the only one, though. Yeah, that's fine. I keep going wide in the Parabolica. Here comes Albon. He's just going to drive through. That's fine. That was absolute cinema. Back past out. It's just back and forth. It's just yo-yoing. That's all this is. Right, Meds. I'm still top 10. That's good. Got 2 way faster cars in front of me that should be in the top 6, being Hadjar and Piastri. On a different account, I remember that, yes I do. You're gonna have to remind me though, because I just will forget and just start calling you Nat. Which ain't a bad name. I had a nan called Nat. Nanny Nat, shut up. Anyway. And I've got some drivers pitting. The medium runners of Piastri's in, so is Leclerc. I am absolutely speeding up on Hadjar. I might go for the move. I'm going to have to do a heavy lift, though. Oh, this is so scary. Better grip. Doesn't matter too much. I'm all right with that. Just got to be careful of Colapinto now. Trying to get burns, which I'm not going to allow. Stop it. Oh, Hadjar's so slow once again. Just save battery, go defensive, all good. Oh, again, Hadjar's so slow. I'm going to go for the move this time, though. Come on. Nice. Okay. He will probably just go back past with the battery here, but it's not too bad. I can just hear a Red Bull engine behind me. Ah, there he is. Oh, I forgot about the overtake. I kind of just forgot that was a thing. Okay, well, here comes Hadjar then. He's not actually really making much progress. He is now. You know, I'll let him have that one. I need to save my battery. You know, hang on. Colapinto's trying to get greedy. Stop. I made the car sound like that. I use mods, mate. I actually remember, like, before I turned the racing line off and I used automatic gears as well, when I first switched to manual, I used to, I won't do it now, but I used to long shift. I used to do this. And I don't know why, because it's just worse in every single way. But there you go. Here comes Colapino, drives past. That's alright though, because I should just immediately re-overtake him here. Because he's just used battery to get past me. Oh, he's pitting anyway. Fine. It's actually unleashed me to go for Hajar here. As my pit window now opens round the outside of Hajar. Now, I don't mind going ahead of him here. I can actually use all my battery too. Since I am pitting, I'll get it all back in the pit lane. Oh, I'll about break myself there for the first time in this race. All good. So I'm going to have one clear lap here. I'm going to use all my battery. And then I'll recharge it when I'm in the pit lane. As I go onto the medium tyre for the two-stopper. And considering when everyone else pitted, like Colapinto just then, it leads me to believe that most people around me are two-stopping as well, which is important. I might actually undercut on the medium as well, although to be fair, notoriously, the undercut doesn't really work around Monza.
Box.
Yeah, I am, Mark. Calm down. I got up to 330 with that. Nice. I don't remember the pit entry for this, so this might go horribly wrong. I might have to use a flashback here if I cock this up. Yeah, I did. My bad. I thought I did it too early, so I sped up and I actually did it too slow. Alright. Oh, what's happened to the textures? Okay, what's going on with that? Oh. Okay, yep. People are just standing on air. That's cool, I guess. Sure. Right, so this is our first stop. We got onto the medium tyre. And then we're going to be going on to the medium again in about 11 laps time.
Okay.
Oh no, 9 laps time.
We'll receive a penalty.
Colapinto has convincingly undercut me somehow. Fair play, I guess. Although now I can undercut Hajar, so it kind of works. We're pitting on lap 19, so not that many laps on these tyres. But enough.
Okay, Mika, we're not using as much fuel as we need to, so let's burn through some more now so that we're not too heavy at the end of the race.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Mark. The fuel is way too high right now, but to be honest, how do you want me to actually use more fuel? I can't exactly just, like, use more. There ain't a rich engine mode anymore. I don't like them, that challenge, because, like, genuinely, what do I do to combat that? I can't just use more fuel.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag up ahead. That should be for Gasly, who is out of the race. Don't know. Colapinto gets past Ocon. I think Hajar should now be in the pits alongside my teammate.
Sergio is in for his stop.
Oh wow, Colapinto is really slow. Look at the state of that. How have I managed to lift that much and still outbrake myself? Only me. Alright, so as long as I get up to like 330, I don't have to worry about the battery and like the speed and that.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. Whoa, big skid for Colapinto there. Don't know where Hajar is at this point. He might have not pitted yet. He was on the hard tyre alongside me, so he might be going extra long. I can't really see. I have no idea. I wish you could ask about specific drivers on the radio. I could ask about Hajar's position and things like that. That'd be really like, nice to have. it's Agile. Oh, he's there. He's the car behind Albon. So we're now up to P11, and I believe that is my actual on-track position. There's no one else left to pit. I am like actually P11. So I need to just get ahead of Colapinto or Ocon in these next 14 laps, and we'll be on for a points finish, which would be very lovely. Here we go. Didn't think the move would come there, but we are now up into the top 10 in this race. Ricciardo from P14 is now up to P10. Once again, come on. I've had grass on my tyre every single lap. This is bad. Here comes Ocon again.
Okay,
Oh,
mate,
Nelly.
I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down
Oh,
now.
Mark, I'm
Chin
a
up.
bit busy. Look at the
Let's
state of
focus
this.
right
I can get
into the
both of
checkered
them
flag.
here. That's so brave, but it's brilliant. Come on, get the exit. Whoa, that grip is mighty from Colapinto. Jeez Louise. State of that. Still get him, though. Around the outside, this is risky. Oh, I got grass on my tyre. Shit. Well, that's not ideal. Grass on the wheel, understeered off. Ow. Alright, still within a second. We can recover. Lost a second to Agile, though, which is not ideal. You two come back, please. I'm not finished yet. When I'm pitting, it's lap 19, I think, so not that much longer. The one stop was definitely possible, but I didn't really consider it at this point. Bit too far away. Oh, Nelly. Is this engine sound modded? It is indeed, yes. Well heard. I don't know what it is about this Cadillac, but it's just such a lovely car to drive. I can't explain why. Like, in all my other career modes, my Porsche My Team, my new My Team, which is the same safe I was the Porsche, they both feel terrible to drive. I'm always making silly mistakes, whereas in this, apart from when I went off just then, which was just me out braking myself, like, it's just nice. Even with the horrible battery, it's just nice. This is great. Good afternoon, plane guy. Hello, hello. Right, I'm going to go for a move on Colapinto around here, I think. I've got a full tank of battery plus overtake. I think we can get it done. Maybe. Oh, Ocon pits. Oh, he's going to undercut us. That's not good.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on medium.
And I can't even get past Colapinto. Oh, Nelly. So following trends, he should pit on this lap. Which ain't ideal, because that means he's going to undercut me twice. Leclerc, who's pitted for brand new hards, now trying to charge through. I could have definitely one-stopped this, 100%. I mean, my tyres aren't bad. The hard tyre would have been, what, 15 on the hard or 16 on the hard? It was only a few more than I ended up doing, and then it would just, yeah. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. And Colapinto does pit as I predicted, so I've now got this one lap to dump my battery, set a good lap time, and then, well, try and overcut someone, or at least put myself into contention to get a point or two. A P9 is the maximum right now, basically. B10 mod love that. It's very good, isn't it, mate? It does hurt my ears after a while, but it's much better than the dross of the normal hybrid V6, which is just... I don't know if anyone else has this, but if you don't use the racing line in F1, I always find that I drive a lot better when I'm directly behind someone. I think it's because I just instinctively, like, follow where, like, their racing line. Because I'm now just completely holding up Leclerc and ruining his race. Leclerc goes through. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Thank you. I just realised I'm doing another... No, I'm going in now. There's no way I'm staying out for another lap. You're waffling. Alright, second stop then. I'm going to have to extend by a little bit, but I can't get 2 laps undercutted by Colapinto. That's just not going to work out for me. Good stop.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
And there goes Colapinto, once again up in undercut. Wow, what a horrible strategy from the team today. I feel like Max in Hungary, what is it, 23 or 24? Also, how have I got so much more fuel? That would mean that if I wanted to have the correct amount of fuel, I would... Shut up, Mark! Oh my god!
Push, push.
Engineer quiet.
Copy.
I keep forgetting to do that. But yeah, essentially, I would have to underfuel my car by 3 laps, and I still would have had enough. But how do you even calculate that? I mean, I just went in practice, did a lap, and then just times my fuel usage by how many laps there are. And that's how I got to what I'm at. There we go. So I'm actually losing quite a lot of time just because I'm 4 laps over fueled. Which I don't know how much lap time that is, but it's probably a good 10th or 2, right? Someone, if you know, please do let me know, because that'd be good to, like, that'd be good info. Alonso now pitting for softs. I go ahead of him for 14th, but the points are slipping away. Arcon and Colapinto both on hard tyres. They did the medium hard, which was by far the better strategy. Like, not even close. But yeah. Nothing to do but drive my fastest and hope something happens, basically. Can I coast to save fuel? You can, yeah. Obviously, I don't need to, but yes. I mean, if I did this, that would say... Actually, that's why I probably have so much extra fuel, because I'm lifting and coasting for ERS. So it's actually doing a side benefit of saving fuel as well, so you can probably run a bit less. But obviously, I don't lift and coast at every track for battery. Tracks like Madrid, where we're going next, you don't need to. But there you go. I need GP as my race engineer. That would be so nice. Or just anyone else, really. Actually, no, it's nothing to do with him, like the voice actor of Mark, which is Mark. It's more so just the things he says are really obvious, and he always talks over me. Like, shut up. You alright, Crystal? Perez pits for the second time. At least I'm, like, way ahead of Perez, like,
Sergio's in
way
the pits.
faster. Alright, Bobby. Yeah, apart from my one-off, where I didn't even lose time, really, I lost, like, half a second. I actually driven really nicely this race. Agile 1.8 behind. I'd like to keep him back, but my tyres are going to be very old by the time he catches up. So I might just be buggered in that department. I'll tell you what though, Colapinto looking a bit slow. Only 0.8 ahead of me now. And obviously he's the points basically. If I get past him, it's a P10. How to get a V10 engine? I use a mod, mate. I'm burning through way too much battery. How am I supposed to save it? Agile already gaining by over half a second a lap. It's not looking great. 0.6 already. He's got battery to go. Mod on the game, have to download. Yeah, it's PC only. Just like with every mod that's ever been. Console just doesn't support it. Never has with any game. Okay. Agile's dive bombing me. Sure thing, boss. You do that. You crack on, fella. Am I going 340? Because that's just how fast these cars are. No? Okay. No, thank you. I don't know what Agile's doing anymore. It does look like a P12 is where I'm going to finish, though. Agile gets past me. I hang on. There he goes. He did use a lot of battery there. I might be able to get back past him down the next straight after the Ascari. Is it on the store and does it cost money? No, it's on a website called overtake.gg. I've got a whole video on my YouTube channel explaining how to install mods. It's can be very complicated if you've never really done it before, but it's also very simple compared to other methods from other games. Need less fuel? Lift and coast. No, lifting and coast would gain me fuel. But I have to lift and coast or else I won't have any battery left, so it's a bit of a... Well, I'm not gonna... It's not a win-win or a loss-loss. I win because I gain battery, but I lose because I also gain fuel when I don't need fuel, as you can plainly see. Start a race with less fuel. Cool, you're a genius, aren't you, mate? I should have invested in Bitcoin 13 years ago as well. What win is that? It's a Motor KS. That stuttering is getting really old now. Can, like, the game lock in and just stop? Man, Monza's horrible. There's, like... Yeah. It's not horrible. It's just I feel like I have to lift and coast a lot, which, as we can see, is not good for my fuel. If I didn't lift and coast at all, my fuel would be fine. At a track, say Madrid, where I'm going to next, so there we go.
Okay, unlucky, mate.
I'll just have to keep a mental note that when I go to Monza, underfuel massively and I'll be fine. There's a long way to go. There's 4 laps left, Mark. What do you mean? Also, Agile getting past Colapinto. Putting good pace on Albon. Good pace. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm also going way quicker than Perez as well, which is always good. no, mate. No, this is just how fast these cars are. I'm running 8 downforce, which you just do at Monza, and that's just how fast they go. They do in real life. Silverstone, mate, Silverstone's by far the worst in my opinion. It seems to be worse in real life too, with the super clipping down the hanger straight. It's bad. Which is why, when I finish this season of this career, all of my 2 careers, I'm just going to get rid of the battery, because it's just more fun, basically. Vegas I don't find too bad, because Sector 1 is kind of, you don't really use that much, but it's bad everywhere. The only places it isn't bad is like Monaco and Hungary and Madrid, where it's all high downforce and there's not really any straights. Colapinto and Hajar fighting, can't really get me. I might be able to have a go at Colapinto here. Mate, no, guess not, all good. I'm still keeping up with these two. If a Christmas miracle happens and they like fight each other or something, I might be able to get them both and nick a point, but I don't know. I'm not really quick enough to maintain like pairs of them, do you know what I mean? My car does not go 340, well it should. 340, you do realise I'm in kilometres, not miles. Is that where you're getting a bit puzzled? Because obviously 340 miles is a different story. Mate, the 25 cars can go 360. What have you been playing? Well, we've got 2 laps remaining. These 2 are getting away from me again. No, I don't need Hajar to just whiz by. I need you to scrap, like proper wheel to wheel, like rah! It's a bit annoying as well that there's another car right here, Ocon, who's giving Hajar the overtake mode as well. This could be a move on Colapinto, come on. Yep, I'll have you. Right, I've somehow whizzed back up to P11. And now I've got to somehow stay within a second of Hajar and then blast past him. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. He's already 1.3 ahead. Colapinto might have a go at me here, and it's hanging back a little bit. I'll save some battery then. Alright, HG. Well, I don't know how I've lost that much time to Hajar and Ocon, but there we go. We are now going to start the final lap of the race. Colapinto had a much better run through Parabolica, which ain't much of a challenge, to be honest. And we now start the final lap. I'm going to aim in a 1v1 with Colapinto to take a P11, which will be my 4th P11 from 6 races, I think, which is a bit tough. It's like I'm Nico Hulkenberg. We hold on through turn 1 and 2. There's only really 2 more places you can overtake. That's fine. So all this really means is that around Monza, when I come back here, actually to be fair, that won't matter because the next time I'll be here, there'll be no battery, so that won't matter. But if there was a battery, I would have to use 5 laps less fuel. Here comes Colapinto, can't get close enough for the move. Charles Leclerc wins at Monza once again, like he does every single time we come here, in any career mode. I'm now in a 1v1 with Colapinto for P11, which is tough because obviously you feel a P10 was doable. Here he comes, run out of battery, but we do manage to hold on. Round the Parabolica, don't cock it up, which we don't. Power on. It's actually going to fight me to the line here, it's going to be a bit close. Oh. Okay, I guess it's a P12,
Right,
cool. He just drove past me, which is why I hate the battery, because it's just not fair. Well, no, it's fair, it's just cruel how he just drives past, even though I'm the better driver in every other scenario, but whatever. It's no points anyway. If I was P10 and that got me to P11, I'd be fuming, but it's not like it makes much of a difference. So Ferrari wins, Charles Leclerc wins, fair play. How much time did I put on Perez in the end? I was gonna... I finished 14 seconds ahead, which is quite good, all things considered. That's... Well, it's more than half a second a lap. It's like 6 to 7 tenths a lap. Do you know what I mean? It's really not that bad at all. I was only, you know, 1.4 seconds, 1.6 seconds off points in the end. And I only finished 32 seconds behind the leader. That's like 8 tenths a lap slower. It's not awful, to be honest. We had 1 DNF of Pierre Gasly. The standings, we are going to have myself in P12 still on 2 points behind Ocon on 2. Leclerc's up to 97, which is a big gain onto Piastri and Norris, who finished where? 6 and 7 for the McLarens in Monza. And then in the Constructors, we have McLaren leading by 70 over Ferrari. We're still in P6. I find it hilarious, by the way, that we were P6 after 6 rounds. With only 2 points. And Ocon gets that 1 P9. Was it a P9? Oh, yeah, P9. And boom, he's ahead of me in the drivers and in the constructors. Fantastic. But there we go. Monza completed. We now move on to Madrid, which should be less fun because I hate Madrid. It's one of the worst circuits on the calendar. Maybe the worst behind Miami. That's quite something. My rival was the championship leader. I've got 2 points, lad. Okay, whatever. Nice. But yeah, the battery should be a lot better because obviously there's only really 1 or 2 places to use it. And that should be better. But to be fair, I did drive pretty well. Only really made 1 or 2 mistakes. I'll take it. Day 64 part 2. Oh, shit. We've got different parts now. We're making a series. Come on. Alright, R&D. Can we get anything? We've only got 900. That should be enough, though. I don't care. What's this? 400? Jeez Louise. 800. 800. I just realized I'm clicking the same button. Okay, we'll just get this. And then Madrid, we can use a much more worn engine components because there's, like, no straights in it. So I think we'll just do that. We could do that. That. Oh. Wanna be... Yeah, I think Sector 1's okay around here, but Sector 2 and 3 just... Oh my god, I can't stand it. Just look at that keyboard at the bottom of the screen. Why does it say system? They try and be impartial between, like, Windows and, the Apple version. What's the Apple version? Ain't it, like, function or something? And then escape says email. Wait, no, it does say escape. There's just, they've got an extra F key. What? Oh, fair play. Alright, cool. Just got extra buttons on their keyboard. I wish I had that. Oh, my nose. It's so bad.
Plenty of setups to test, plenty of lap time to find. Welcome to
Oh, yeah, I
practice.
forgot
It's
that
great
I
to have you with
need
us.
to change the difficulty to 105 when we go into quali. Good to know. Right, Mavericks. Has anyone got any sinuses for sale? 'Cause I need some new ones. welcome to Madrid, everyone. The worst track on the calendar by some distance. I'll probably do that quite a lot during the race. Just go off there and get track limits. Alright, time management. Let's begin. I forgot I was doing time management already. Madrid is generally only fun for 2 days. It was, yeah. I think because it was new. So it was like, wow, look at this new track. And then you actually do, like, races on it. And it's like, ah. I tell you what, though. The main reason I don't like it isn't actually because of the track itself. It's because when I'm in a race, the position I've got my, like, leaderboard thing in, I can't see, like, the walls of, like, especially this corner coming up. Oh my, that tyre wear, that's not good. This corner here, when I'm in a race, I can't actually see the wall on the left, so I always end up hitting it. This part of the track's terrible. This corner, they're all full of oversteer, and they're all long and, How is my tyre wear that bad? I'm not even driving fast. This corner's terrible because I always go over that little bump and hit the wall on the exit. This corner's terrible because I always hit this inside wall. This corner's terrible because it just is. There's no reason, it just is. And then this corner's terrible because the inside wall, like, bites back out at you, like that one. But yeah, this is Madrid, mate. That's a skill issue if you can't see it. No, I literally explained why I can't see it. You must have not been listening, but it's all good. That's what I can do. Do another experiment. Hello, Crizzle. I moved his face in the game. What do you mean, mate? If I moved his face in the game modes. No, you've lost me there. Alright, what I want to do is I want to see what my fuel's at when I start this lap and what it is at the end. His real face in the game? It is, yes. Yes. I've got that modded in. Why is Cadillac red? Because it looks cool. Is the engine sound modded? It is, yes. Guess who's wearing his whole Honda Aston Martin Red Bull shirt to work today? Oh, wow. That is a throwback, the Honda Aston Martin. That's pretty cool, though. I've got a Red Bull shirt from 2021, but it's about 3 sizes too big for me nowadays. Since I've lost about 7 stone since then. What was that? Was that in real life or was that in the game? And 2 bangs, I can't tell. What was that? I have no idea. Do I have to have a Red Bull behind me? I'm trying to, like, do my program, mate. Oh, understeer plus. I'm driving for Cadillac, mate. I'm all under pressure now because there's a Red Bull behind me. I got a mod for the car audio, I do, yes. I notice the AI goes really wide around these corners. It goes all the way out here and then back in. I get that kind of straightens up your car, but I feel like it's just slower. I can use a lot more battery in Sector 1 as well, because I always charge it back through there. Get out my face! Move! Can you give up, or I think he's finally given up. No, maybe not. I'm gonna go down to 70 and see if I can charge it all back. Actually, 60. I'm already back up to 80. And yeah, I do. Okay, so I can go down to 60 through Sector 1 and I can charge it all back. That's good to know. Perez currently faster than me, which ain't a good start, but there you go. That's how the game works. All good. I've still got qualifying pace to do where I can hopefully humble him. Oh, I'm way ahead of that Red Bull now. That Sector 1 is incredible. Can't beat this sound. It's pretty good, isn't it? I'm glad I got it working, because it didn't work before. Yeah, I'm doing good, Chris. Thank you for asking. I'm doing good yourself. OGP, it's super sad. I might have to actually watch it. Wait, no, I can't. I don't have BT. Never mind. Whoa! That was a nasty snap. That curb is evil. They should just get rid of it, to be honest. Oh, this car's not good anymore. Tyre wear is going to be such a big issue for the race. I'm not looking forward to it. Turn off every single assist? Well, I'll be turning off one assist, mate. It's not exactly assists. I also can't be bothered, so there you go. I did that the other day, and it was fine. Like, what, you're hoping to see me, like, be slow or crash? Because that would be a bit pointless. You're right, Valve, I'm doing alright, mate. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing good yourself. setup do I have? It's just off sim racing setups on YouTube. I don't go too deep into setups, I just get one that people say are good and use it, basically. Good to see some progress. I'm off for a meeting. Ah, good luck, Drizzle. Hope you get a promotion or something. That'd be good. Turn off ABS and go 50, but what for? What does anyone gain from that? I get a broken car, and then I just use a flashback, so what's the point? Birthday 2 days ago. Happy late birthday, mate. Fun? It's fun watching me crash at the first corner. Suppose, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna call someone else's idea of fun bad. But there you go. I can always hear a car, just slightly slower behind me. Is it still that Red Bull? Oh, there's no one there. Never mind. Yeah, not bad. The tyre wear was really bad in the end, but it's fine. No ABS should be my late birthday present. I'll do this one lap, but I'm not going to turn it off ever. It takes way too much concentration and skill.
Okay,
it's just a waste of
complete,
time.
And that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Already locked up? See, that's what I just don't get with ABS. That's why I don't bother. I do the trail brake and it's like, no, you're going off anyway, mate. Good luck. Try 56. This corner is going to be so difficult, though. Yeah, okay. That's enough for me. That's all you need to say to understand everything. How did I do that? Oh. That might be why. Why have I got that on? What? 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 Oh, I don't know. Is it Daniel Ricciardo? Or am I crashing out? Yeah, no, this is... And it's not just his name. His face is in the game as well. I can't see it anywhere to show you, but he is really here. Alright, quality pace. Yeah, no one cares, Mark. You know, I mean, that 20-second clip shows you exactly why I still use ABS. I go through one corner, immediately lock up all 4 tyres. I just don't understand the mechanisms behind it. I understand trail braking and how to do it, I just can't do it, so there you go. It's a bit like football. I know how to do a rainbow flick, but I just can't do it. Or an around the world. Actually, I can actually do that, to be fair. Or I used to. How do I get that livery? It's a mod. Made by Top97, funny enough, if you know him. The other content creator or YouTuber. I didn't expect him to be able to mod stuff, but there you go, you learn something new every day. Been a fan since 2014, well that's really old, isn't it? First Red Bull, oh shit. First Red Bull season. First 3 wins at Spa, Canada and Hungary. Was it Spa? I think it was. I mean, I started watching 7 years after that. It's quite crazy how that works, huh? So a backflip. Don't know about that. Hate these corners. For some reason, I just don't understand it. This track, it reminds me a lot of Jeddah, with like the fast corners with walls. But with Jeddah, I don't really hit the walls ever, whereas here I always do. glass down that corner. Honestly, I wouldn't actually mind it if they put a wall on that corner, so I don't keep going over that curb and going off. Alright, cool. Let's just get into quality.
Program complete.
Love Tom Nicer. I mean, to be fair, I've never really watched him, but I'm aware of him. I saw he lost his... Did he lose his YouTube channel a little while back and then got it back? That's some scary stuff. I mean, imagine that. I've been working on this channel for 3 years. The email my channel is under, I've been working on channels for 11 years. And then just all of a sudden, it's just gone. Oh, that's a nightmare scenario.
And that's it. Practice is
F1
officially over.
2029
Until next
can't
time,
be this
goodbye.
expensive. I don't know what that means, but yeah, it shouldn't be. I should avoid the walls. We might have a genius in chat, everyone. When full wet Monaco on slicks at nighttime going reverse with 0 downforce? Good question. Alright, quality difficulty has been set. Let's go. I mean, to be fair, Inferno's taking the piss, obviously, saying you should avoid the walls. But someone in my chat earlier, I was overfueled, and they said, well, you should have put less fuel in. Really? Win today? Why not? That'd be, I mean, I haven't won in the Cadillac yet in this career, but that'd be something. At my worst track and my least favourite track, that'd be class. Oh yeah, I should start my recording. Quick, quick, quick. Right, welcome to round number 8,
Welcome to
and it's qualifying at Madrid. Welcome. No expectation, beat Perez, happy days, that's all we're going with. I definitely think they changed it. I mean, if you look at all my setups that I've got, they're all something like this, with a lot more front than rear. I think they subtly changed it, because the car doesn't feel anywhere near that good anymore. So I might change it to only a 7 or a 6-7 deficit. Anyway, Sergio Perez then. He is going to be... Okay, Perez, wasn't expecting that. 31.2 is the lap to beat. I think the kind of chat might be in the Ferrari pit wall. Yeah, very true. 50-0 wings meta. I've seen Alpine Sim Racing do that. They use 50-50 wing and 0-0 wing and like test which is faster. So surely a mixture of the two would be the absolute fastest. I've also realised I just didn't... Wait, what's wrong with my engine? Why is my TC on 60? Oh, that's not bad. It's only Madrid. Oh, wait, what is TC? It's not control. What is CT? I have no idea. Or TC, rather. I have no idea. Alright, here we go then. First lap at Madrid. In the Ricciardo career. Let's have it. Is that beatable for you? Should be. We'll have to wait and see. Not a great turn 1 and 2, but it's okay. It's alright. We'll get away with it. .28.5 for sector 1. I didn't see what I did, but I'm half a second up, so that's good. Good battery left. See, this is where I can't see the wall because the leaderboard's in the way, but that was a decent run. Lost a little bit of time through Sector 2, although Sector 2 is my weakest. Big run through the final corner. It's a bit wide with understeer and a clip of the wall, but it's not bad. It's going to be a 31.6. It's actually really bad. It's actually terrible. I thought it would be a lot better than that, but it is actually one of the worst laps you've ever hoped to see. I'm only barely into Q2 provisionally. That's cool. Traction. I don't think your traction control can have wear and also be on your car as an engine component. Especially considering I have it off. And how's my day been? It's been okay, not bad. Hope you're doing good yourself, Cool Gamer. Sounds like a V8. Well, it's technically a V8. It's actually a V10, but yeah. Still. Not enough Leica. I don't think you need to Leica around here, mate. It's just Sector 2 and 3, really. As you can see, Sector 1, 28-1, 20... It's actually not even that good. It's just bad all round. Sector 2, 4 tenths down. It's always Sector 2 on every single track. For some reason, Sector 2, no matter what tracking car, just doesn't work. It never has and probably never will. We go again. Turbocharger. I can't believe I never thought of that. Good ball knowledge, mate. So I've got my turbocharger's not doing too good. Yeah, that's fine. Oh dear, we might be facing Q1 elimination here while Perez is on for a Q2, which ain't ideal. Oh, sorry, I'm just completely blocking this guy. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Go for it quick. Alright. I'm not even going to make the line, am I? This is going to be a bit close. I should make it, but it's going to be a lot closer than I'd like. Okay, I am going to make it. Phew, that was way too close. I had 1 second to spare. But we are now away then for our second run in Q1, Q2, whatever it is. Q1, that's the one. And I've already been completely... Yeah, okay. Well, I'm at Q1 in P21 because an Aston Martin just doesn't move, gets in my way, and there is a lap. GG's. That was a great run. That was a good lap. All good. It's the race that matters, let's be honest. Sergio Perez also gets knocked out, but does put 4 attempts on my head. Okay. I beat Bortoletto, though. Probably Stroll. I don't actually know, to be honest. They're both terrible either way. Getting lots of views and likes, mate. Well done. Thank you, Mr. M. I mean, am I? I can't see. But, yeah, that's cool if I am. We are checking. True. How do I get that sound? I'm using a mod, mate. Right, I might as well take an engine penalty at this point and put a new lot in. I'm only going to be 1 place lower, and I can also use this in, like, later races. We're off. I'm a massive Lando Norris fan. I mean, I'm not a massive one, but I do like him. I'd love him to win the championship again at some point. I also just root for him in general, alongside, you know, Leclerc and Verstappen and Hadjar and Hamilton and pretty much anyone that isn't a Mercedes driver or French. Apart from Hadjar, he's cool. I like Hadjar. Kimbo definitely winning this year. Absolutely, mate. It's crazy to think that his 2 non-podiums were DNFs that weren't his fault. Spain, he had a problem with his car, should have finished second. Silverstone, he had that unlucky suspension failure where he should have finished first, which is outrageous, but there you go. We're doing the 4-stop. Honestly, not bad. Soft, medium. So welcome then to the Madrid Grand Prix. we are going to be running a
Okay,
one-stopper,
mate,
which
I
I
know it's not a
don't
great
mind in the
position to be starting on the
slightest.
grid, and it also puts us slap bang in the middle of the danger zone where risk is high. So be careful, pick your battles, and let's see if we can pick a few positions off along the way.
Shut up! Why can't I switch my hard tyre to a medium? Okay, I guess I'm doing this. Okay, wait, what do they want? What do they want? Okay, they wanted 10 laps on the medium. I want to do 11. So I really want to do this, and then just this. Sick. Okay, we're locked in. Alright, I'm ready. Hang on, fuel. We're 1.2 extra laps, so... that'll do. We're off. I hate George Russell. I don't hate him. I can never hate him because he's British, but... yeah... Not like, up there, like... up there. If I had to rate drivers on how much I like them, you'd have Max, Lando, Piastri, Leclerc, Behrman, not Alonso, probably Hamilton, all in like the top tier, and then Russell and pretty much everyone else would be in a middle tier. Oh, and Perez, obviously. And then, yeah, Russell would be in the second or third tier. Oh, Mr. M, thank you for the $3 Australian, mate. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. Thank you. Perez championship contender type shit. Yes, he is. Is it a hot take to say that if Perez had the car for it, and he wasn't being intentionally sabotaged by Red Bull like Russell is like Mercedes now, he could win the championship? You know, like... I'm trying to think of an example, like McLaren last year, where you had, like, an equal car. It was not really... I mean, it was suited to Piastri at the start, but not really. If he was the team leader, basically, I think he could do it. What I'm saying is, if Perez had the best car and every situation worked perfectly for him, he could win the championship. That's what I'm trying to say. Which I think he could. And I've just seen a monologue in my chat. I must pause and read this. Season 10 might have 3 Brazilian drivers. So that would be Bortoleto. If you've got icons, you have Senna and Massa. Who's the other? Ain't Kamara? I don't know. But that's pretty cool. I like to go around my home and act like a goblin. Okay. You'll carry around a sack and creep around in a crouch walking position to make goblin noises. I mean, to be fair, that's not the wildest thing I've ever heard. I'm 100% not lying, it might sound like I am, but Lando Norris' manager's daughter is in my class. He's got a manager? Is it Sam Allardyce? There you go. I mean, I don't think you're lying at all. I mean, that's an oddly specific thing to lie about. I mean, if you're gonna lie, you just say, like, Lando Norris's family member or something. I 100% believe you. That's really cool. I mean, to be fair, I bought my sim rig off a McLaren mechanic. So that's also quite cool. We're both linked in. But obviously yours is a lot more in depth. Who is his manager? I have no idea. There you go. I'm Lando's wife. Really? That's quite cool. Yeah, apparently the bloke said, I mean, I didn't personally go to pick it up, but I bought it. Apparently, like, couldn't really spend much time at home because he's always at Woking. And obviously I live nowhere really near Woking. So it was quite cool. Anyway, we've got a race to do. We're starting at the back of the grid. I've overshot my grid box, but we are now going to get underway. It's a great start to the race. But here we go then, starting last on a fresh engine. We're off for the Madrid Grand Prix. It's another terrible start. I still don't really get how they work, but it's all good. Into turn 1, send it up the inside of Behrman and Bortoleto. Go around the outside of Alonso, maybe? No, not enough grip, all good. Dabble a bit in engine power. Come on, fresh engine. I should be flying past these cars, and I do. Past Alonso for P19. Oh dear. That's going to get a bit chaotic. They've got the inside. Oh, that's my teammate. Hang on, I can get my teammate here and already get ahead of him on lap 1. That'd be ideal. Trying to find an opening, but I can't quite get one at the minute. Maybe up the inside now. Oh, Perez has blocked me. There's contact between the Cadillacs. But I do get through in a bit of a dodgy way. But to be fair, he did just completely cut me off, which is not what you want to see. But sod it. The game's the game, and I'm now through. Bye, Perez. Can't really complain with +4 places on the opening lap, really, can I? That's pretty good. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shout out Stephen Bunting. Alright, good first lap. Charles Leclerc with the fastest lap overall. And I've hit the wall. Nice, good start. We do gain 4 places. Nothing to complain about. In pit lane? I can't exactly do that, Inferno. Is it Mark Berryman? I feel like I've heard that name before. Maybe I do know his manager. Lewis Button? That's awesome. I could say my favourite driver through one sentence. Towards Vale now. Who's going to be last on the break? Look at that as it is. But oh, that's the chicane. Off goes Leclerc. Through goes Gasly! Wahey! So your favourite driver's Gasly. That's pretty cool. You don't see many of that knocking it. No, I'm joking. What do I use? I use a Motor KS with the R5 base. How people get an R21 and like use it, I don't really get. Because an R5, I mean, this is on low settings and it still feels pretty powerful compared to my old Thrustmaster. Nelly. Oh wow, this pace is terrible. I'm already falling behind Lawson. Not good, not nice. Oh my, I keep doing that, sorry. I feel like I've got more grip and I'm not really using it right now. Connection's cutting out, is it? Oh dear. I feel like Gasly is underrated, especially this season. The AI have grip hacks around this track, do they really? Also, Neto has a lot of potential. I think so too. I think all the young drivers do. Hajar, Bortolotto, Behrman, obviously Antonelli. I think I'm missing one. Lindblad especially as well, yeah, all of them. Maybe not Lawson, he's quite old already compared to them, but yeah, I think all of them drivers have got massive futures in F1. And my crazy thing for Behrman's not going to go to Ferrari, he's going to go to either Mercedes or Red Bull. So I feel like Hamilton's going to stick around for at least another 2 or 3 years, and by that time, Behrman, he's not just going to stay at Haas for his entire career, he's way too good for that. I think there could be a future where we have Behrman, Antonelli, Bortoletto, Hajar, and I keep forgetting one of them, but all 5 of them at top teams at the same time, because they're all that good. Like Hajar at Red Bull, someone like, I don't know, Lindblad, maybe Lindblad and Hajar at Red Bull, and then like Bortoletto and Behrman at Ferrari, and then Antonelli obviously at Mercedes. I think that'd be really cool. keeping up with Lawson, but I'd expect to be a lot further up by now. The pace is really bad. I'm not even that much faster than my teammate, and he's on the harder compound. He's used a lot more battery, I think. Come on. I understeer. That corner's so terrible. I hate it so much. There's like a hill in the middle of it. So if you go too wide of it, you just get the worst understeer in the history of mankind. Actually, most of this track has got really bad understeer because it's all just full of hills. It's like they didn't landscape, they didn't like terraform the land, they just put concrete over it. Or tarmac. That's literally all they did.
Still looking good.
Yeah, but I'm not looking good, Mark. This is just terrible. Engineer quiet. Keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, could you not do that, please?
Okay, Mika. Right, we've got a full battery.
Why are you so slow?
To gain performance. Let's go.
I'm trying, Mark, but these lot are way too slow in all the wrong places and fast in all the right places. Speed and power. I'm having you. Or maybe not, I guess. Fine. This is exhausting. I'm just bogged down. I'm just bogged down, Ian. I knew that was going to be an opportunity. Doesn't even matter though. Come on. Yeah, we got Lawson. I might be able to help Perez here also get Lawson. Or Perez. No, never mind. Little chat check up. Eagle Machinery, who's the best young driver? I'm gonna say. Okay, this might be a crazy take. I'm saying Lindblad, honestly. But they're all so good. They're all so good. Put Verstappen in the Caddy and Stroll in the Red Bull, and then kick out Russell and replace him with that one guy who kept crashing in the Williams. So you want a Mercedes lineup of Antonelli and Latifi, and then you want Cadillac to be Stroll. Oh no, you want Cadillac to be Verstappen and Perez, and Red Bull to be Stroll and Hadjar. Not bad. Here are my camera settings. I'll show them for about 5 seconds. Quickly screenshot it. There we go. My cars sound like that because I use a mod, mate. Why am I making the engineer shush? Because he gets on my nerves. He just doesn't shut up talking. Why did Broski call Ricciardo Mika? Because the mod I used to put Ricciardo in the game replaces Mika Hakkinen. So there we go. Car sounds ace. It does, doesn't it? It's very good. It does give me tinnitus, but I don't mind. It's a good trade. Whoa, big scrap here. This could be a good opportunity. Okay, it was until Stroll did something wacky. Oh, this is so risky. Oh, he's outbraked me. Fair play. All of us have got struggling tyres, so it's now just who gets the better exit, basically. And it ain't going to be me. Let's just quickly spoil that. It's not going to be me at all. I have got very good battery, though. I could be a lot more aggressive, so I'm going to be. Around the outside of Stroll. I should have gone for the inside line here.
Mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
It does, Mark. I agree. Oh, okay. He's just faster than me, I guess. Cool. Oh. 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 Oh, that's just annoying. This track is literally built for the opposite of wheel-to-wheel racing. It's built for the battery to just drive past. Nice. That's a very important thing to take advantage of then. You can just drive past the AI because they do lifting and coasting. Right, so I'm somehow 13th. I think we get some 2 stoppers, which is nice, because I am 1 stopping. So you'll see how that goes. I use a Motor KS, Lester. Couldn't they change the voice lines? No, because this engineer hasn't said Ricciardo. Why do they have, actually? I don't know. They just didn't include that, but it's not a big deal. You know, it's a bit like Singapore Turn 3. They do the same thing there. They just... Oh, red flag. Okay, we're switching to a 2-stop. But that's actually massive, because some drivers are pit... What are you doing? How have you spun there? Why did I just hear the race start? What is going on? Why is it playing the thing like I've retired from the race?
Lando Norris has done it! Lando Norris takes the
What?
Fantastic job out there, and we know that this keeps them in the title battle. And although the teams care more about the constructors, we care
It's
more
nothing
about
to
the
do with my
drivers.
mods,
So,
mate.
incredible job out there today.
I'm lost for words.
The podcast is complete. We wander from the
You can't just end the bloody race! You can't just spin on lap 6 and call it a day! I have never seen anything like that in my life. They genuinely just red flagged the race and thought, nah, Sainz has crashed too bad. Let's abandon it. What's doubly annoying? There's 2 reasons why that's... There's 3, actually. 1, bollocks. B, obviously there was a whole race there where I could have scored points. And 3,
like that, who knows
I'm not going to have to end my stream early because I'm not doing a 3rd race. That just messes everything up.
Continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula 1.
Why am my class is DNFing? I have never in my life seen anything like it. So basically, I don't know what's caused it, but what's happened is that it's resumed, it's pretended that I've DNF'd as well. I think because let's just take a look at this. Because I stopped, well, the AI stopped when I went up to Sainz here, or Albon, sorry, here. And I was Sainz. So Sainz spins, I have stopped. No, everyone stopped. I don't know. So what's happened here is that it's classed me as DNFing. Sainz has got to carry on. Where is everyone? Why? There's no one there. I can't believe that. Okay, so after the Madrid Grand Prix, we are going to have myself DNFing. Perez gets the fastest lap and finishes ahead of Colapinto. The standings, Norris leads by 10 over Piastri. Leclerc falls behind Max, I believe, who comes 3rd. Maybe, I don't know. I'm now 13th because Pierre Gasly gets 3 points. Has he got 3? Finishes 9th, so he must have had 1. Constructors, we're now 8th behind Alpine and Haas. You know what? You know what? You know, okay, I'm not going to do like a poll thing because that's going to be long. I'm just going to ask you lot to type it. Should I restart the session and just start the race from last again? Negative, it means that these results won't count. Positive, I actually get to do a race. I'll let you lot decide. It would mean extra work for me, but I'll be up for it, because that's bullshit. As we can all see. I mean, I'm seeing 2 people say yes, so I might as well just go for it. That's technically 100%. I do want to quickly do that, though. I want to see, like, the camera. Right, so, I'm just still here. Right, so, okay, if you just joined us, I had a red flag, and it just booted me out of the race and classed me as a DNF. This is the race start now. The race restart. There's no one here. I am here. And I can't select anyone else. They have just straight up left me on the track while everyone else... And my car started, which wasn't me, by the way, that went... Oh, my brain! Okay, we're just gonna go again. We're gonna restart the race. So basically, pretend that the last, like, 20 minutes didn't happen. Alright, let's go. Right, here we go then. Oh, okay, I've got a HUD now. The Madrid Grand Prix round number 7 is going to get underway. Round 8, rather. We are underway, starting from last on the grid. It's a better start than Monza. And we are now underway. We're going to get past Behrman, or Bortoleto, rather. Up the inside of Ollie Behrman as well, who's going wheel to wheel with Alonso. Round the outside of all of them. Maybe round the outside of Lawson too. It's a lovely Grand Prix start, though. Plus 4 places already. Down the inside of Liam Lawson as well. Oh, that's a much better start. Already up 5 places. Come on! That's what you need. Alright, by the way, but I'm going to pretend like I didn't do that first race in my YouTube video. That's a lie, actually. I want to show that glitch in my video. We'll just do that. It's fine. Good start, though. 5 places. Am I ahead of my teammate as well already, or is he up a road? I can't tell. What? Yeah, exactly. What race? What? You must be imagining things. Engineer quiet.
Understood. Copy that.
And then teammate status. Oh shit.
Okay,
Alright.
so we're leading our teammate by 0.6
Oh, I'm ahead of him
seconds.
now. Sick.
Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 20th place.
I want to make this completely plain, by the way, that didn't happen because of the mods I'm using. My mods are purely livery changes, and that's it. To assure I'm going to do a TikTok and everything, yeah, that's going to bang. Well, it might not, because it's the algorithm, but it should bang. Because that's unreal. I have never seen anything like it. But it's a good lap 1. We've gained 5 places, or 6 places, actually. Is it 5 or 6? I don't know. No, it is 5. We're ahead of Perez already. Looking good. Ah, I hate that wall. Wow, I'm actually very impressed by the amount of battery that I've got during this race. I can actually dump it. .6 behind Stroll now. There's a bit of a gap building already between Stroll and Bortoleto, and then, or Hulkenberg rather, and the guy ahead. You're just gonna have to ignore the track limits around here. I just can't do it. I don't know why. There's just something with that corner that just doesn't link in my brain. I always just go off. Alright, next lap I can start doing the cheese strat of just driving past them. Or I could have a chance at Stroll here with a battery. Come on. Well, he's going for it on Hulkenberg, actually. Come on, grip up, inside line. No, it's not enough. Alright, come on. Power. Why is he using it too? Oh, you legend, Hulkenberg. You are an absolute legend of the channel. Oh my goodness, I want to buy you a shot or two. I want to give you a beer, mate. Oh my goodness. He completely blocks Stroll from going past, which allows me to go around the outside of both of them. You absolute hero. You are the Superman of Formula 1. What a guy. Alright, quick chat reader. I think you should aim to have 50% battery or catch the iron more and have plenty left. I think that's a good strategy, to be honest. Yeah, can't complain with that. That's a good one. Track limits inbound. Right on. This could be it. No, I've cocked that up. I nearly did it. Thing is, I'm really trying as well. It's just like in my brain just doesn't link up like the turn-in point. It's like a late apex. It just trips me out. I can't do it. I just feel like the walls in this place are so badly positioned. Should be able to get a Colapinto here. Using the battery. See you later, Sunny. Up to P14. Come on. Nico Hülkenberg. Oh, Nelly. What's the other one? Pierre Gas. I miss Ricciardo in F1. Right, in real life. I mean, he was a bit shit in 2024, but still. I think it was a ground effect cars, a bit like Hamilton, just couldn't quite get to grips with them. Although I don't know how he would have liked this new gen either, to be honest. I would love this game if they choose a livery of the car on Team Career. What do you mean, man? I mean, you can change the My Team livery. And then what would you... You mean, like, you could pick, like... I don't know. Never... Alright.
Okay, Mika, we've got loads of ERS in reserve, so let's have a big push.
You're not wrong, Mark. I'm trying to use it. I'm just getting too much of it back at this stage. I will say, as much as I hate this track, it's going to be a lot of fun watching it in real life for the first time. I mean, the second time might be a bit crap, but the first time would be very nice. Seeing a new track on it, you know, it's a rare thing. We had, what, Vegas and Miami as the recent ones, and to be fair, that is only in the last 4 years. 21, we had Jeddah. 20, we had Turkey and Mugello and Nürburgring. I think they've been there before, but not in recent time. There's been quite a lot. Never mind. It'll still be fun nonetheless. I reckon it's a Ferrari track. Well, I've got overtake again, which is nice. I think F1 27 will be on PS5, well, of course, mate. I mean, they still make PS4 games, so yeah, definitely. I'm excited for it. Lewis is going to get a 5-second penalty for for breathing in the track. Yeah, that's very true. F1 26? No, it will be 27. This is technically 26, what I'm playing now. The DLC of 25 is 26. The next F1 game won't be out until next June, probably. As far as Codemasters are concerned, this is F1 26. Front left ain't doing too good, but we're holding on right now. I'm only going to lap 10, but keep in mind. Depending on the pace, I might actually extend it. Oh, I nearly did it again. That wall's got to go, and that one too. Honestly, it's driving me up the wall. Literally, driving me up the wall. Curse of lap 7, here it is. Will we see what happening? Attempt 1 happen again. Got Ocon and Lindblad fighting. Could be a chance for me to make something happen. Yep, that'll do. Bye, Lindblad. Excellent use of the third party. Getting involved. I like it. I'm P12 on pace currently. I am going to be 3 seconds off the top 10 though, which is Lando Norris currently. Which is not ideal, but there you go. That's how the game works. Understeer plus. Oh, Ocon's pitting. That's good to see. So I'm now going to have this 1 lap to... Actually, no, I've got multiple laps. He's 2 stopping. Good to know. I was scrolling down on YouTube and I found your channel. I've loved it ever since. Oh, that's nice of you to say. Appreciate that. Very contentious. Thanks for the input, Sebastian Vettel.
We didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry. Get your head down.
I mean, you retired because you got diffed by Stroll, so you can't really be saying anything. Why the oversteer subscription for only $9.99 to counter understeer? Yeah, very true. I don't prefer understeer, but I don't like oversteer. Everyone prefers it, I just don't. Although saying that, no one prefers oversteer over a well-balanced car. So that's obviously what their point is. It's one or the other. Under or over? Of course, I'd rather over. It's just faster and easier to control. Still got 2 laps after this before I pit for the first and only time this race, hopefully. Unless there's a safety car or a red flag, then I won't really mind it. Can I play with Max Verstappen in the next match? Well, yeah, you just have to pick him, mate. I like about Obister on the RB21. If you do a mistake, you bin it. That's actually, yeah, that's a great point. If you make a mistake, you die. Even hit over 300 kph around here. Actually, probably down the like straight off of turn 1. Actually, let's see what speed I'm doing because it doesn't feel that fast. So basically, everyone that hasn't pitted yet for mediums are one-stopping, which is quite a lot of the grid. Would I rather get $1 million right now or get $10 million, but you have to eat 24 Big Macs in 24 hours? Well, I kind of do that anyway, if you can't already tell. So yeah, I'd absolutely do the second option. How do I have so much wear in 9 laps? Because Madrid is a very tyre-wear heavy track, and I don't save tyres. So there you go. Hence why most of the grid are doing a 2-stopper. Understood! Alright, decent stint, that. I guess. It'll do. That'll do, Donkey, that'll do. No, that's not what we needed. Alright, fitting time! We're in. Okay, we're good. Whisper to your tyres, cuddle them and careful. Don't know about that one, but there you go. Sergio. Yeah, nice. Real ones remember that Turkey 2020 where he did like 70 laps on the Inters or something. Oh, not slow stop theory. No! My chance of points has just slipped away from me. What was the other one? Monaco 2014, I think. Or 12? No, it was definitely like 14 or 15. Where he got a podium by just doing insane tyre management. So we exit the pits behind Bortoletto. Driver in front. Driver in front.
Bortoletto ahead. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think
okay,
they've
he's
got one
two-stopping.
more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute 34.5.
It's amazing how like much better new tyres feel when you've been on some stinky old mediums for like 5 laps. It's like It's like upgrading from a Cadillac to like a McLaren. You feel like so much more is possible. Won 50% league race at Silverstone. I had to pit for hards from lap 2 and then went on to the end and finished 6th. I feel like that's pretty valid. I play on PC, mate. You broke your front wing. That reminds you of my league race at Silverstone. I got pole, one of the best laps I've ever done. And I then spun up what do you want to call it? The turn just before the first straight. That little left kink. I went over the curb and spun, and then was just by myself and finished 7th, which is quite a travesty. But then I won in Spa the week after, so it was kind of redeem myself. Need to get past Bortolotto ASAP here. He's not going to be that slow, but I should be quicker. No, 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 no. Oh, I hate that corner. Why is the curb bumpy? It should just be a smooth curb like this one. This track has got so many little details that if they were changed slightly, would make the track like at least 5 times better. Like this curb, that needs to be flat. This curb needs to be flat. It's just, yeah, so many little tiny things put together. Oh, gone off again. I think I've done it good one time this race out of 12. So that's good.
Sergio is in for his stop.
Come on, let's get Bortolotto. Bye-bye! What league? Doesn't exist anymore. There's a Twitter account called The Fastest Pit Stop. They have like 200k followers. They did a league. It was a tier 1 league and I got in it. This was back in F1 23 though. So like a couple years ago. And I haven't league raced ever since because, well, that was a bit pointless. I wasn't doing content at that time. Now I am.
Okay, Mika.
The only league I'll do is Create Series, but obviously that's a bit further ahead. Alright, this is the one, I can feel it. Yeah, he's done it! Let's go! Oh, whoa! When I get Hulkenberg here, it's a bit risky, but I'm willing to try it. No, he's used all his battery. Oh, that's not going to work. Sorry! Sorry! Sorry, Hulkenberg, it's my bad. Right, too late. And we go up to P15 now. But I am one-stopping, remember, so I will gain a few places from the other people pitting again. Hate that wall. Just about halfway through the race now. 14.5 laps remaining. One of the Creator Series commentators raced there. That's quite cool. Right, DBD? Can I give you a steering wheel? No, I can't. Right, Objo? How to get Ricciardo back in the game? I modded him in, mate. Well, I didn't. I downloaded a mod that does. But if you can't do that, you can take a shortcut. You can just name a driver, a custom driver, Ricciardo, I guess. You don't get his face, but that's about the only thing you're missing. Hello, Franco Colapinto. Oh, Norris only 1.7 up ahead. Fastest sector 1. Oh, he's stuck behind Gasly. Oh, there's actually quite a lot of cars up here. Hello, everybody. There's actually a bit like traffic jam up here. We got what? 10 cars altogether? Most of them might be 2-stopping as well, and I'll just go past all of them. That's nice. I'll be able to get Franco here if he does the slow thing, which he does. Get bike on up and down. I expect Madrid to be fun in real life. It'll be fun to watch it for the first time, but I don't think it'll be good after that. It's only fun because it's new, but other than that, no. AI's 110, Andy. Look at all these lot. I might be able to get past all of them. Actually, that's a lie. Maybe not. I mean, with how powerful my Sector 1 is, you never know. I hate that wall. Ah, get rid of it. I always consistently lose 3 tenths a lap to that one corner. I just, Hello, everybody! I'm joining in. Alright, let's see. Does Gazzy do the slow thing? Yes, he does. I will be driving past Gazza. See you later. Norris moving on Lindblad. Okay, good to see. Might brake a little bit earlier. Get a good exit. Should be able to get Lindblad too. There's the exit. There's the battery. Goodbye, Lindblad. Up to P10. Come on. And everyone else has got a pit still. Except me and a couple others, which I don't actually know who else yet. Driver in front.
McLaren driver ahead. Time last lap, 1:35.2. Norris just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 5 laps old. This is great. We're gaining by around 9 tenths a lap. Keep it up.
Okay, yeah, he's 1-stopping as well, I believe, because 5 lap, yeah, he is. Okay. So it's like me and Norris against the world. I literally can't tell who else is 1-stopping because everyone's in mixed max positions. Just came back to the game after quitting in September. Used to run around 103, still getting used to the new battery. I mean, to be honest, Andy, I'm only using it for this one season, but after this, I've got a mod that just straight up removes the battery, which I have been using, and it's fantastic. So I'm just gonna do that. I literally just, I hate it. I mod you an Infermo into the game. I mean, I don't know how to do that, so there you go. I ain't got a clue. Australia sucks so bad. It's not awful, but every track's worse. There's not a single track that's actively better with the new battery. A bit of oversteer. There you go.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
Maybe a chance at Ocon here. Norris is going for it. He certainly thinks so. Can't get it done, though. Ocon with some good defensive driving, to be fair to him. Although Ocon's so slow that I kind of need to get past him. Whether I get Norris as well or not doesn't matter. Ocon is the main one here. Nelly. Alright, Nick. Oh, I hate that corner! Ah! I don't know why. I know why. I'm bad at it, simple as, but still, just get rid of it. Someone mod that corner out the game and just make it like a smooth curve or something. Alright, this should be a really good run here on Ocon and Norris. Just get a good braking, which I did. Cut the corner. Now dump it. Come on. That's gorgeous. Here we go. Oh, yep. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we're not doing that. Oh, I guess I am doing that. No, I guess I'm not doing that. Okay. Nice move, Norris. That was really good. Oh, jeez Louise. What is happening? How has that ended with Norris getting ahead of Ocon and I'm stuck behind both of them still? Genuinely, how is that possible? Okay, sure. This is so dumb. All good. I suppose I should be able to get him at the final corner. Maybe. Yeah. No, I guess not. Why is Ocon doing his absolute most to keep me behind? You let Norris through, no problem, but then you see me and it's like he's holding a grudge from their Renault days. Get out my face. Why are you fighting so hard? Stop! Christ almighty. Never seen an AI so desperate to keep someone behind in my life. Hate that corner. I hate that corner. I hate it. 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 Oh, I hate it so much. Get rid of it. Ricciardo's rating is whatever Mika Häkkinen's rating is, because Ricciardo replaced him. That's my first flashback today, and it's because of the worst corner ever invented to a Formula 1 race circuit. Chat to F1, thanks mate, appreciate that. I need to think happy thoughts that as soon as I finish this race, I never have to race at Madrid ever again, and that's a great positive to have in the back of my mind. It's like I'm saying, they only need to make a few little adjustments, and this track will be fantastic. Just get rid of all the hills, all the little lumpy bits. Like the run to Monaco, that little hill that they all avoid. That's everywhere on this track. Get rid of those, make it flat. Or if you're going to have elevation, do it on purpose and make it consistent. Make most of the walls just flat curves instead. And you'll have a decent track. But no. Let's have uneven hills that cause understeer and walls that stick out and just smash your rear up. Let's do that. Sammy, I'm doing alright, mate. Yeah, I hope you're good yourself. You'll notice as I go through that corner, every time I lose 0.3 of a second. Every single time. We're currently P8. I've got Leclerc and Gasly behind me. I'm going to have to hold them back if I want to score some points. I was hoping that there'd be some more drivers pitting, but that doesn't seem to be the case. As I say that, spoke too soon. I'm now ahead of Sainz. I should be ahead of Verstappen as well, which is a surprise. I haven't been ahead of Max since 2018. You're not taking corners correctly. I didn't say I wasn't, or I was. I'm aware it's a skill issue, but that's why I don't like it, because I'm not good at it. It's quite an easy thing. Usually you don't like things that you're not good at, or maybe that's just me. Don't paint the line? Not sure what that means. Just bought a new desk for myself, absolutely buzzing. Good stuff, mate. I've got such a big gap to the next car behind me, I'm chilling. I like how every lap I set a green sector 1, but then horrible 2 and 3, so I just don't get a new personal best. You can also see the time gain though, so I'm kind of like, I lose the time in sector 2 and 3, but I gain it back in sector 1, so it kind of works out in the end. Hang on, yellow flag behind. I'm gonna get a new medium ready in case there is a safety car or something. If it's gonna happen now, because I'm about to pass the pit lane.
On Leclerc. Okay, they're out of this
Oh,
race.
Leclerc's out. That's massive. Please don't do a safety car now. That actually ruined my life. Why do AR teams upgrade so much? We only have 30 points finishes per driver and 100. Yeah, they do like to do that, don't they? They do like an upgrade. Alright, so Verstappen's probably going to go past, but obviously I'm not really racing him. And I'd still only be down to P7. which would be absolutely enormous if I could get it. I'm going to have to stop hitting every single wall on the track though for that to happen. And I've got pace over Gasly and there's a massive gap back to a Mercedes. So, it is looking pretty good. For a points finish at the very least. Here comes my ex-teammate, or Ricciardo's ex-teammate I should say. Max Verstappen. Fight for it my life. I should, but I'm not going to do it, so it costs me so much time that I end up getting done by Gasly and the people behind him. Max Verstappen indeed, that's his name, we all know this. Hang on, why is Albon and Norris really slow? Wait, they're all caught up here. Who's ahead of them that's, like, slow? How am I all the way up here? That's the podium. What? Okay, sure. I mean, Piastri's dominating this race in the race lead, and then what is going on up there? I am so confused. Am I just like the accidental tyre whisperer or something? Why am I like catching up to these lot? Oh no! Oh no! It's not what we needed. Shit. Got quite lucky to not lose the place to Max there. And I got blue power.
Okay, well, it wasn't to be this time, but not to worry. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's focus.
Mark, I don't even know what you're going on about anymore, mate. I'm a bit preoccupied.
Sergio's in the pits.
Yeah. That's a Mercedes. What Mercedes is this slow? What is happening right now this race? I'm so confused. Norris looking for the move, can't get it. We are right in contention here. Go on then. No. I have to bloody say something! literally every single time I say something positive, it goes wrong. That has happened in at least half of the races this season. I say something, oh, I'm in contention, I'm driving really well, I'm really fast, and then it goes wrong. Well, P11 it is, I guess. Maybe a P10 if I can catch an awesome, but there you go, that's how the game works, I guess. Do something stupid, get a stupid reward. The wheels are Motor KS, mate. Why no flashback? Because it's cringe. That's the wrong word. I think it's, I just don't really care enough to use a flashback so I do get a good result. I feel like it's better to get a TikTok clip out of it instead. Do you know what I mean? I love the idea that when I edit these streams into videos on my channel, most of them include me, like, crashing to, like, lose points, and all the titles are just going to be the same. Every title was just like, I made a mistake to lose points, I made a mistake to lose a podium, I made a mistake to lose top 10. That's literally that's all the videos are now. Because these cars, I can't explain, I just don't get on with them. Like, I can't explain it. It's just something with the handling where it just goes wrong every single race. I've not had a clean race since the 2026 DLC came out. There's a car there. Oh, it's Science's teammate. Well, I'm into the points now. So if I could somehow hold on ahead of Science, I will at least salvage something. My first points finish in about 5 races. I was definitely on for a podium, though. I did it on purpose. You think I spun on purpose? Yeah, okay, I know I said I didn't care about the result. I do care a little bit. The fact that people even think that in the first place need to get their head checked. There was one race ages ago where I had full tyre wear because I was in the wet and I can't save tyres in the wet. And so many people accused me of doing it on purpose. Why would I do that? Oh yeah, let me just waste an hour of my time doing an entire race just to bottle it on purpose. Yeah, smart, genius. Utter bookworm. Come on, 1.5 laps left. Come on. Full battery, let's do it. Let's get a point finish. Ow. How to get that livery? It's a mod, mate. I don't really have anything to say about this race. Apart from I bottled it and that's about it, but that's like normal at this point. Monza was the first race in a while where I actually just went from the start to the end without bottling it. And I got rewarded with like a P13 or a P12. Here I should have got a P6, maybe even a P3, really, if the stars align, but it's all good. I should get a points finish, my first one in a while. And we'll take that. still put serious time on Perez, even including my, 10 to 15 second lost spin. So I'm going to include that at the end and just see how much time I actually put on his head, because it was bad. Oscar Piastri wins the Grand Prix, kind of dominated it actually, ahead of Isaac Hajar, I believe, which is quite a surprising one. Way ahead of his teammate Verstappen. But it's going to be a little P10 for Danny Rick. I'm happy because it's my first points in a while, but yeah, should have been a 6th, 5th, 4th. Any of those is possible, really. But there it is. GG's.
And that's the
Cadillac
end of the
team is
race.
my favourite
We'll see you in
F1 team. Me
Park
too,
Fermé.
Andre. I mean, it's only my favourite team because Sergio Perez drives for them, but I like them nonetheless. Alright, Kaleo, or Kalali, sorry. Crash into Lawson. I wish I kind of did that. Did I just see Perez driver of the day?
The field in his dust.
Or was that me? That better have been me. Do you know what's actually a shame as well that I didn't even consider?
Wait to see what's
If I didn't do that spin, and I did finish in this kind of area, which was going to be, it was somewhere around here, these three, I would have gone from last to 5th or above. That's a bit of a letdown. Max Verstappen plus, I can't change driver, mate. It's a driver career. Now I know what you mean. No, I am Ricciardo forever. In this career mode. So Perez gets the fastest lap of 32.0, which is about a second quicker than anyone else. Don't know how he's managed it. And he finished 44 seconds back. So I put, 15 seconds on his head, including my spin. It's about 25 to 30 seconds in a 27-lap race. It's not too bad. The standings then is going to look like this. We are now on to 3 points. We move ahead of Ocon. Should have been ahead of Gasly as well at this stage, but whatever. Perez is still last in the drivers behind Borsaletto. Constructors, we are now 7th, but we're now back ahead of Haas. So, there we go. Fair play. Here's a recap of my spin, if anyone's wondering what happened. There you go. As you can see, running strong. Behind Alex Albon. Oh, all of a sudden I'm down places. This is what happened. I went round turn 1. I was going to try and get the move on Albon, which is why here I put my battery on. But here, it's a bit hard to see, but there is actually a bump that is only on the right side of the track. So I went over that bump with the battery on, which caused my rear to spin out. You can see the steering wheel. I tried to correct it, overcorrected, and off I went. So there you go. That's what happened there. Awesome. There you go. Well, that's going to be all from me then, chatters. I'm going to be heading off now. That was a just on 3-hour stream. I had to restart that Madrid race 7 laps in because of a bug. I'm somehow winning a rivalry against Oscar Piastri. Don't know why that's happening, but fair play. That was a really good stream, though. I enjoyed it nonetheless. I mean, Monza was a good race. Madrid was a good race, apart from my spin. And we go from there. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm always going to be live between 12 PM and 4 PM BST. I know that's a 4-hour window, but if I'm not live before or after those times, then I won't be going live full stop. So look out for that. And we'll go from there. I do want to focus on this career mode, though, until the end of the season, because I need to get these batteries gone. Which I'll do when the season ends, and we'll go from there. Shut up, Anissa, you pissed me off. Right, I'll see you lot later. Thanks for watching today. Appreciate you popping in, and I'll see you lot in my next stream. Adios. Konnichiwa. Is that goodbye? I don't know. Merci. That's a good one. And see you later. Sorry.